Hello, trading is closed on May 24th, 2017. We said last evening this was a negative pattern. I looked for lower prices unless we gapped up and promptly took out this high. And that's what happened. So there was no call for today. We did have a MEJT target, 2396.32. Most likely to print by early tomorrow. That's not out of reach. That's my call for tomorrow. But once again, if we gap up in the wrong direction, it's probably killed before the open. Doesn't mean it won't print, just means the odds of it failing go up considerably. But absent such a gap, that's my call, and very early in the day. During the day, MEJT said ultimately higher prices would print. They did. Said ultimately lower prices would print. They did. Said that move was false. This move was false. We retraced right to the MEJT target and rallied. Well, I keep saying this is the top. We keep going up. Let's see what's changed. Well, one thing which hasn't changed is that breadth continues to deteriorate as the market goes higher. We came within a small fraction of a new all-time high, and breadth actually deteriorated, meaning fewer and fewer stocks are participating. It's not a sustainable pattern, and at some point prices have to drop. We've now gapped up 4 days running. Usually after 3, you get a correction of some kind. So we're on borrowed time. We have a wall into the close. Very often that's met by gapping down when the market reopens. And tomorrow's daily pattern should hit its high early in the day and drop into the final hour. Here's our DeMark indicator on the half-day chart. We hit bar 13 finishing early. We'll get rid of that. Today we have bar 13 for real, for a sequential sell with no fudging. This was the daily chart. I had to make this bar finish early to count 11, 12, 13. I don't have to do that any longer. This could be 11, this could be 12, and this could be 13. The last 3 bars don't have to obey all the rules. Or you can make this 11, 12, 13. Whatever it is, we now have a clearer combo sell signal on the daily chart. Well, we still want to see if this is purple A, where's purple B? The market's really teasing us here because it's still possible to take that low, that high, get a Fibonacci grid and hit that number. You don't have to change much for the internal count. This one might not work. It's starting to look a bit suspicious to me. But here's where we have wave 5 ending. And if that's A, and you get a Fibonacci grid, and that's B, that's your 50%. So it's a plausible count. If we start dropping, I believe it. The call continues to be, we are toppy. This is my target for tomorrow, ideally by gapping down. And once again, if we gap up smartly in the undesired direction, the call's off the table. But even if we gap up and move higher tomorrow, which I'm not expecting, that would just put us closer to another DeMark sell signal, and I think this one's going to work. And that's today's call.